Hey, fool, you ready for another beating? You should have never came back.
1 for 1. 1 for 1. Now, anybody that says anything bad about Levi tonight, God, I can't help you guys. You've seen the third period, folks, right? Okay. And don't forget, he was kind of cold in the first half. There wasn't much happening, and then he had to keep us in the game. And the boys found a way to win, you know? The truth is, guys, we won this game because of Devon Levi tonight. I'll just say it. We did. We won this game because our goaltending kept us in it. We found a way in overtime. And that's the tale of that story, you know? But, I mean, I was impressed with the whole team. The first half of this game, guys, we were flying. It looked good, you know? But then we did our usual disappearing act in that third period this time. This time it was the third. And, you know, Levi had to make 20 saves in that third period. Not good, folks. Not good. It's good he did it. But us leaving the goalies out to dry like that has got to stop. It's got to stop. But, all right, let's look at the numbers, folks. I know most of you are probably excited about this. We should be. This is a historical night. Our young goalie got his first win. I was very happy to see that. It was nice to see his family in the crowd having a good time and the fans chanting Levi. And it was just really, it was a storybook scenario today, and it happened. And I don't know, one of you, or maybe somebody in his channel said he was only going to let in 2 goals. Okay, let's look at the numbers. All right, 34 shots apiece. Face-offs pretty even, folks, 51% to 49. They were 0 for 1 in the power play. We were 0 for 2. They had 30 hits. We had 14. They pretty much dictated us there, but I was still impressed with our physical play in this game, even though we were out hit 30 to 14. I will say that. I was impressed. 14 blocks apiece. They only had 1 giveaway, folks, in the entire game. We had 11. I'd like to know how many were in that third period. All right, shots on goal per period. We outshoot them 11 to 2 in the first and pretty much kept them at bay the whole period. Second period, the Rangers seemed to come on, but the Sabres outshot them 13 to 9. Then the third period, they outshot us 21 to 9. And 2 to 1 in that overtime as well. So 34-34 for the game. Scoring. And JJ Peterka opens it up on a nice goal from Cousins and Quinn at 11:20 of the first. Second period, Jordan Greenway with one hand from Middlestat and Dahlin at 7:39. And then the Sabres kind of slacked, folks. Kind of. I won't say they really slacked in that second, but they kind of did. Kako gets basically a goal that goes over Levi, and Levi has no clue where it is, and it's tapped in midair in from Chittle and Lafreniere at 12:17. We're 2-1 after 2. Adam Fox gets a goal. Levi loses track of it. It's between his pads. Ties it up 2-2. And if it wasn't for Levi's saves late in that third period, we wouldn't even have got a point tonight. Really, folks. Skinner with the overtime goal from Middlestat and Power. Another good game by Middlestat, I will say also. Sabres win the game at 1:49 of overtime. Now, let's look at the standings. All right, as you can see there, Pittsburgh's 84 points, Florida 83 points, the Sabres 79 points, 2 games in hand on Florida, 1 game in hand on Pittsburgh. We just got to keep winning, folks. That's the only thing I can say. We just got to keep winning and see where the dice roll. Ottawa's still in it. They are at 79 points, even games played, 5 points out. Washington barely hanging on at 77 points, and Pittsburgh have a game in hand on them. So the 2 goals Levi let in tonight, folks, I was probably wrong. I said he let in 2. He didn't really let in any in my books, honestly. And I'm gonna boost up his name a bit in this video. I should, because I know many Sabres fans have said he's too young, he's not ready. We've got to send him to the minors. We got to put him through 2 years of grooming. My God, the way fans are groomed to think in certain ways is unbelievable. It just is. I'm groomed from another cloth, folks. I just am. I grew up all my life seeing Stanley Cup parades out here, okay? It's just the conditions of what I was born into. Never cheered them on, but this guy named Patrick Waugh came in and he had one game in the minors. One. Played one game in the minors in his entire career. One game. Straight from junior to one of the greatest goalies in NHL history. 6 foot tall, just like Devon Levi. Okay, so we can go on and on about this all day. Let's just see what happens. You know, well, let's see. Let's see how if he has a letdown next game. They better start him next game. I'll just say that, folks. We should start him again. Start him again. What I seen tonight was steady, good positioning, lack of rebounds for the other team. The only 2 goals they got, he didn't see it. It went over his shoulder. He didn't know where it was. Flipped over him. You guys seen it. And the other one, between his legs, he didn't know it was loose. So anything his eyes were on, he let in 0 tonight. Okay? 0. So for you naysayers, take that to the bank today and take it to your, I don't know, your negative book of whatever it is, and let it go, guys. Those that don't want to believe, let it go and just embrace this kid, and let's see what happens. We might have a Hall of Famer on our hands. We don't know. We might have a guy that might need a year of conditioning next year. We don't know. We have to wait and see, you know. But for now, Devon Levi helped keep us alive today with his goaltending in that 3rd period. I think there's no doubt about that. I mean, he was just outstanding in the 3rd. You know, the way he was challenging players coming out of his crease and everything. It was just a lot of good I seen, guys. A lot of good for a kid that's supposed to be nervous and, according to one fan that I had to ban earlier, was going to get shellacked with 5 goals halfway through the game or something, he said. He'll be amazed, he said, if he doesn't let him 5 goals in the first half of the game. I don't even think we let him 5 shots, so there you go. You know, that kind of thinking. I just don't got time for it. So where is my little Rosie? Where are you, Rosie? There she is. She says, folks, I need to see you. I'm all excited too. And Rosie's very happy about what happened. Yes, she is. What do you think, Rosie? Are you excited? Eh? I think she's excited, folks. Yeah, it was quite a nerve-wracking night, guys. It's funny. When it was too, you know, I wanted it to stay close. You know what I mean? I know the season was on the line and I shouldn't have been, but I wanted the Rangers to keep it close because I wanted to see Levi under pressure. I did. I wanted to see what I seen tonight, and I want to see him come through and under pressure and all that stuff. You know, down you go, little girl. And I'll tell you, folks, I'm just excited about it. The game didn't go exactly how I expected. I didn't think the Sabres would play so good defensively the first half, and I didn't think they'd play so terrible in the second half defensively. You know, like it just, you know, the Jekyll and Hyde team kind of showed up in one game. It was like, okay, we played really good for 30 minutes defensively. I don't know how much longer we can last. You know, like, honestly, that's how it felt like. So I hope you guys had fun with this, okay? I really do. I hope you had fun with this win, because this is a memory that we're going to remember. You know, even if we missed the playoffs this year, guys, if we missed the playoffs, we're going to remember this. We're going to remember tonight. We're going to remember Levi coming in, looking really good, you know, and he seemed calm as anything. Guys, tell me he doesn't remind you of Dominic Hasek with the water bottle. Is it just me? You guys remember every time there's a whistle, Hasek's grabbing that water bottle. Not every goalie does that. Devon Levi must have picked up that water bottle about 80 times tonight, it seemed like. He just, any time there was a whistle, and he did his little skate thing and that meditation thing. There's kind of a Hasek / Ryan Miller thing happening with him tonight, I'll say. Not his career, I don't know yet. But his, you know, like with the meditation thing he does and the water bottle like Hasek. I mean, I'm telling you guys, you know, these, we might have a special kid here. You know, we might. So I'm like, oh boy, yeah, of course. Hey, you guys knew it was coming. Yes, okay. Rome is thrilled. You guys know how he feels about the Rangers, right? He says he's thrilled about Devon Levi, but he's more thrilled they beat the Rangers. So he has a message to the entire Rangers faithful.
You will be destroyed. You will be destroyed.
Okay, enough. Go play.
Destroy. Terminate.
Yes, yes, go play, go play. And close the door, please. Yeah, it's a good night for Sabres fans, guys. It's just a good night, you know. I was so nervous. I was more nervous for Levi than the team today. I just was, you know. I wanted him to do well. I wanted him to really do well. Because I know there's a lot of Sabres fans that are mental blocked when it comes to putting in a goalie this young. And I wanted him to make a statement tonight that, no, you know, that's wrong. It is. A goalie like this, guys, if he's a special breed of goalie, and I think he is, if he is, and he shows he's going to be in his career eventually, we're going to remember that many of us were wrong that said he has to go 2 years in the minors, or even 1. I could see him doing some time next year if it's for conditioning, and you know, could just be he's losing his edge, whatever it is. And also, guys, to deflate any potential ego, which I don't think is there. I don't. I think he's a very calm young man. He just looked very steady tonight. He looked very calm. I didn't see any nerves. If you guys did, I didn't see it. I just didn't. You know, we're going to have to start calling him Stone Cold Devon Levi. That's really what we're going to have to start calling him. Because, my goodness, that was fun to watch, you know. So, the boys are in this still. We are actually in this race still, folks. You know, that 8-game losing streak really looks bad, eh, right about now. But, hey, I'm not going to say it's only because of that, because things change along the year. Would we have the same momentum? Would Devon Levi even be playing if we would have been maybe higher up in a playoff spot? We'll never know, you know what I mean? So I look at, it's just destiny, everything that's going on right now, and the kids are going to learn. And I just wanted to give one last check. See if there's anything I wanted to talk about. It was something I thought I wanted to mention, but I'm going to leave it alone. I talked enough. It really was about Devon tonight, and he came through. He looked solid. He looked like a veteran tonight in nets. And for me, that's good enough for his first game. You know, and like he gave up 2 goals. It's good. It's a good first show. But I didn't know the 2 goals he would give up, he wouldn't have any vision on it. That I wasn't ready for. I thought he'd be beaten clean or something. He wasn't in the entire game. Wasn't beaten clean the entire game. Not in that third period. Not the whole game, folks. So let's leave it there. And I will talk a little bit more about him. We'll see after next start he gets. But let's leave it there for now. I'm really happy the boys won. We're back in this race once again. You know, we needed to win, and we found a way. And I was just so thrilled when we scored in overtime, guys. I was just so happy. We got it. Put it in, and game done, you know, because the truth is, I thought overall we kind of deserved to win that game. Overall, the whole 60 plus minutes, I thought we were the better team overall. But the Rangers really came on in that third, folks, and that is something we really got to fix next year, because I don't think we're fixing it this year. All right, guys, done for tonight. Hope you enjoyed this one. The boys win. Devon Levi looks good doing it, and all's good in the land of Buffalo tonight in the hockey world. I'll see you tomorrow, guys.